Minasan, konnichiwa, welcome back to another video. Today we are in my kitchen and I'm going to make some lemon bundt cake. Hello, welcome back to another video and my phone is falling. Alright, so I've been doing a lot of vlogs lately and I wanted to switch it up by doing a baking video. Only problem, I don't know how to position my phone so that you guys can actually watch everything that I'm doing. So I'm basically going to do this one-handed. So right now, this is 3 cups of flour combined, well, I'm combining it right now with baking powder. This is the only bowl I could find. I know that I have various other baking supplies, but I just can't find them for some reason, and I have a feeling that it's because of my sister, who keeps moving everything around. Not 1 cup of butter. 2 cups of butter would be way too much. And I have to cream it together with some sugar. Thankfully, though, I have left these out for about 5 hours, so it's very soft, and will hopefully be incredibly easy to cream. If not, wish me luck. I know a lot of you guys watch me for shifting, but I've been thinking a lot about that as of late, and I just really don't want to stick to simply shifting on my channel because there's more that I wish to offer. I'm thinking of doing challenges such as Chloe Ting's Summer Shred Challenge and filming it to show you guys my progress with it, but I'm not sure when I'm going to start that or if I really want to, because I feel that that's incredibly personal to share something like that, and I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. But I need to throw these out. But anyway, I have a bunch of AP Lit homework that I need to do, and I really don't think I should have done AP Lit because it's a lot. It's too late for me to back out, so I don't really have a choice. I watched Howl's Moving Castle about 3 days ago, and I actually really loved it. I never finished watching it. This is 2 cups of sugar, by the way, to 1 cup of butter. I never watched it. I never finished watching it until I think that was like 2 days ago. I watched The Patriot yesterday with my brother, and it was, for a movie, pretty good. Not really my style, but I do love historical dramas. So, and if you're wondering, no, I have not seen Bridgerton yet. When I was younger, I used to ask my mom all the time to bake me stuff or cook me things, but she would always forget, and a lot of times she was busy, so that's how I picked up baking at a young age. I remember starting probably back in 5th grade-ish, just for baking and cooking, because I saw a bunch of things online. I saw a lot of Asian recipes that my mom never made, and a lot of things that I really wanted to try. So one day I went to the kitchen and decided, okay, my turn to try that. What I want to make a point of is that a lot of days people rely on their parents to do things for them, such as make them lunch or cook for them. And for that reason, they aren't independent. If you want to do something, don't wait for your parents to do it. Just do it yourself. And besides, if you do it yourself, then you learn. And that's the whole point of living either way. At least for me, is to learn new things, see new places, and just to enjoy life. I don't do that a lot of times because I'm caught up in many responsibilities, but it's good to do that to the best of your ability. I got my 2 cups of sugar, my salt. I don't have salt. I'll be right back. I have salt here. I usually don't use this type of salt. I use Himalayan salt, but this is the only one I can find right now. And, oh frick, that's way too much. I did it. Okay. Just one though. At least it's big so I can see it. That's wonderful. Just wonderful. So, honestly, at first I wasn't going to pick up AP Lit, but I heard they were doing Sherlock and I got really excited about that. But it turned out that Sherlock was only being read for the summer reading part, for the summer work. So if you do AP class, for those of you who don't know, if you have summer work, and if you don't do it, then I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do the class. So I have to read Sherlock for summer work. I thought it would be during the school year. The actual work itself, you have to write a whole paragraph thing about it, then you have to do a summary, and yeah, no. But I'm doing it anyway because I'm a scholar. Woo! Second egg in perfecto. If you're not good at the subject, such as, say if you're not good at English, then don't take an AP English class because that's just going to be too much on you. Like me, I'm not good at math. I'm terrible at math, but I can read the Odyssey or any classic without having any trouble at all. So what I mean by that is that everyone has their own strengths. It's just that sometimes you don't realize it because a lot of the times we're judged upon what we can't do. As in, if you can't do something, then you're deemed stupid. So like me, right? I'm terrible at math. A lot of people deem me stupid because I can't do math all too well. And what I want to say to that is, I don't have to be good at math to be good at other things. So I can play volleyball to a decent extent. I can write at college level. Even though I'm not in college, I'm still 16 in high school, just trying to make my way through the galaxy, you know? But just because I'm not good at math doesn't mean I can't be good at other things. And I want you all to know that. If that's you, if you're not good at math, if you're not good at English, if you're not good at science, then that means that you just have other strengths. Don't let people tell you what you can and can't do, because then you're just putting yourself down. So I have 3 eggs here, 2 cups of sugar. I believe it's 2 cups. I'm not sure. The recipe, I'll leave it in the description box. I found it on Tasty. By the way, it's not my recipe. I need lemon zest. Just enough, because I love vanilla. I need 2 tablespoons, which is, I'm pretty sure, about a whole lemon. Went to the store with my grandmother, who was kind enough to buy me some new clothes. Remember, though, to try and be as sustainable as you can. Don't give into fast fashion. And just buy something, even though it's a bit expensive, buy something that'll last a long time. That's what helps sustainability. It's not really about how little you buy, how minimalistic you are, but it's how long you'll use something, because then you won't end up buying something new. And therefore, you won't be giving into fast fashion. At least from my perspective. From what I've learned, that's how I stay away from fast fashion. These are all the mistakes I made. There's flour everywhere. My workspace is not too clean, but that's just how baking is. Wonderful. We're finally at that stage. We got a big bowl of batter. Don't forget to evenly spread this out when you do so, or else it's going to be harder. To this beautiful cake, please turn out well. Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes, please.
30 minutes, starting now. By the way, if you need more time, just say snooze when your timer is ringing and I'll add another 5 minutes.
Thank you. Since we're waiting for the cake to bake, we're going to make a glaze kind of thing. Not really a glaze, it's more like simple syrup, but with lemon. Since we have the glaze thing done, the simple syrup, I'm going to make the actual glaze this time with 2 2 cups of powdered sugar, and then I need 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. I need to get this open though. I hope that I can be remote this year again though, because I like being remote. Since I'm naturally an independent person, it's easy for me to multitask, sleep in class if I really do need to, obviously when we're not doing anything, that is, or cook myself lunch, because school food is disgusting, first of all. Let me tell you guys something, don't think too much about this, but I lost 10 pounds, not 10 pounds, I lost about 7-ish pounds once school ended during COVID, since I went remote, because of the food that I ate. So I started eating regular Asian food, like the food that I eat at home, on a regular day-to-day basis if I don't have school. And this happens all the time. When I have vacation, I lose so much weight, but then when school starts again, I gain it all back like crazy. For that reason, I have so many stretch marks, but that's really not the point of this. The point is, school food is so unhealthy, and they need to change it. Like, actually change it. People say that they will, but they never do. And they're like, oh, we're trying to implement certain things to make school food healthier, but they don't. They really don't, and that's an issue. Especially because we have a problem with obesity in the States. And most of that comes from the fact that people don't have access to good, healthy food. Because going to the supermarket and buying canned food is cheaper than buying fresh food, which is a very big issue that I hope we solve someday. I need a free hand. Alright, since the cake is done, I'm going to... Oh my god. Oh. Now there's cake all over the table. I need to clean up again. Alright, so now the cake is done. I have to poke holes in it. Obviously, if you're cooking for someone else, then you want to be much more aware of hygiene and stuff, but this is just for me. So... or else this is going to taste weird. Have that syrup that I melted over the oven. Ideally, you'd want to use a pastry brush, but I don't know where mine went. And it's been years since I've seen it, so. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a disaster. Uh-oh. My beautiful cake. Inside is good. On the outside it looks a bit burnt, but that's because I didn't use cooking spray. I used butter instead. So that's why it looks brown. It's not burnt though, I promise. And now look at this wonderful mess that happened because of this. The drip part of the cake. So if you're wondering why I had a bunch of glaze dripping off, it's because the cake was still warm. And I did not acknowledge that fact, so cheers, I guess.